Chris here from Smart Choice Reality TV, the smart choice for real estate investors. Hey, thanks for clicking on the link. Now this is our introductory video. So over the next couple of months, we're going to be introducing you to our team. We're going to be talking to you about some strategies that have worked for us. We're going to be interviewing some very interesting people in the game. And we're going to be serving up some words of wisdom that'll tie it all together. So we're going to show you how to go from sitting on the bench to full-time starter, baby. Hey, so we're doing this all for you. We want to know what you like, and we want to know what you want to see next. So make sure you leave a comment below. So stick around for our 5 things you need to know and our smart thought of the week. Now let's get into this. Hey, this is Chris here from Smart Choice Reality TV. Now I've got with me here Gary Hibbert from Smart Home Choice. Thanks a lot, Gary, for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. Now Gary's going to be talking to you about the 5 tips you need to know as a beginning real estate investor. So, Gary, what would you say is the first principle or main tip in your mind?
Yeah, you know what? That's a really good point. And I would say the one of the most important ones, and I realized this after I got into real estate investing, was making sure that you have a good, strong core team. You know, having a mortgage broker in your corner, a good real estate agent in your corner, a lawyer, you know, a home inspector, and I think that's really what divides real estate investors who become successful and ones who really struggle in the game.
Yeah. So thanks so much, Gary. Now, what would you say is the second point?
Yeah. Wow. I would say tip number 2 would be to have a clear vision. And I think to have that clear vision, you need a whiteboard. And having a whiteboard and having your goals set out really kind of helps the setting of the sails and making sure you're going in the right direction.
Right, a whiteboard. Very important. Very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we're down 2 points. What about the third?
Yeah, so I would say a third point would be to pick a strategy. And especially if you're a beginning real estate investor, it can become very confusing. And especially if you're going out there and you're going to different seminars, you're going to see things like wholesaling, flipping, buy and hold, rent to own, syndicate mortgages. There's so many different strategies out there, and it can be overwhelming in the beginning. So, a mentor told me in the beginning was to pick a strategy and master it, and that's what we did.
Right, perfect. Pick a strategy, master it. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us actually down to the 4th point.
Yeah. So number 4, I would say is financing. You've now picked your strategy. You know what you're going to be doing now in real estate investing, and are you going to be using your own money? Are you going to be using other people's money, or are you going to be using the bank's money, which I really do like doing. So it's really about being able to finance your deal.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. So that brings us down to point 5.
Yeah.
5.
All right, we're almost there.
Almost there. All right,
so tip number 5 would be now that you've actually acquired the property, and I think a lot of investors miss this point, it'd be marketing and advertising. I think a lot of people think that I don't really have a business, but you do have to treat this like a business, because it truly is. Now you have a vacant property, and if you don't understand marketing, and if you don't understand advertising, and you've got a property that you haven't been able to fill now for 2 months, that could definitely eat into your pocket. So you do have to understand marketing, you do have to understand where to advertise and how to attract those tenants to your properties.
Right. So 5 very solid points. Gary Hibbert, thanks a lot for coming by Smart Home Choice. Now Gary talked about 5 very important points. That would be having a strong team, having a vision, or whiteboard especially. That would be picking a strategy and making sure you stick with it. Financing, where you're going to get this money. And then of course, marketing, because not everything ends as soon as you get that home. You got to market it now. So Gary, I would love to thank you for coming by. And in fact, how can the people out there find out more about you and what you do?
Yeah, no, thanks. So if you're interested to learn more about what we do, you can go to www.shcinvestor.ca.
Great. All right. Thanks so much, Gary.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
All right.
I appreciate it. It was fun.
All right, guys. So this is our Smart Thought of the Week, brought to you by Dale Carnegie. Now he said that you can make more friends in 2 months by getting interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Now that's it for our 5 things you need to know and our Smart Thought of the Week. Don't forget to leave some comments and check us out at the link below.